Sin City. Saturday night, fight night. Any given weekend, this place is the entertainment capital of the world. When combat sports shines brightest on the Las Vegas Strip. Boxing and mixed martial arts need some new voices. And Franchise Sports Media got them for you. Join Kalani Lua and Griff and Kalani each week as they bring you news and hot takes from inside the octagon and the ring. Get your popcorn ready. It's showtime. FSM's main event starts right now.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you guys for tuning in to Franchise Sports Media right here on the main event. I'm your host, Kalani Lua. I'm sitting here with some special guests right now. Derek Stevens, Mike Paul, the guys at Circa downtown Las Vegas. Guys, thank you for joining us.
Great to see you. What event this is. This is awesome.
It's something right here, and the fact that they just announced it's going to keep coming back to Vegas makes the most sense. With you guys being involved with Circa, clearly the best sporting book in the world. Not just saying that because you're on the show, but what was the thought process behind your sports book? It's literally one of the absolute phenomenal sites to see here. Was that just a long process of figuring out, or did you guys have a vision? It was just a matter of executing it.
We always thought that sports books ought to be a little bit more prolific. The last 30 years of design of sports books and casinos they seem more like an afterthought and not really a focus on a casino. We wanted to make something special where sports fans would want to go check it out. So that's how we developed, a 3-story sports book, the world's largest sports book.
Absolutely.
Because whether you stay at our hotel or you stay somewhere else, if you're a sports fan, you're going to want to come out and check out the sports book at Circa. So that was kind of the thought process.
Very much so. And then Stadium Swim itself, the only swimming pool area that's open year-round because of the heated pools. What was the thought process behind that and making that something to say, hey, let's be unique in this manner?
That was a long labor of love, the process for Derek to figure out the ultimate meshing of the outdoor DJ day drinking experience along with sports. And I remember for many years taking a group out every Sunday in the summertime and going to different pools. That was kind of the off day, but everybody came in and went with Derek and they'd see what they liked here, what they didn't like here, what could we do differently. And then we got with our architect Steelman partners. I mean, we must have seen 12 different versions of Stadium Swim. I mean, one was a level up here, a level there. Then when we made the decision to go 21 and over with the property, that kind
Thank you, by the way.
had some clarity.
Thank you.
Right? Clarity. It was going to be an adult pool, right? This casino was going to be an adult playground. And so we got to work on the design, all the angles, you can see it, but we don't forget, the main focus most of the time is still a DJ and drinking and being in a pool, but we're just fortunate that we show the biggest sporting events out there. You can bet on your phone right there. We got kiosks down at the bottom by the pit where you can play blackjack down there. I mean, you see them on a Saturday or Sunday, people lined up to get their bets in on the kiosk. And then you made the point about open 365. The heated pools. All 6 pools are heated.
Yes.
Yeah, we get them up to 96 to 100 degrees in the winter. The place to be in the winter is actually in the pool. You don't want to get out of the water. So I got to give it credit to the guy sitting beside me. And I mean, this was his vision, and then a lot of research and road trips and planning and that, and it made it come true, and it's an awesome venue.
And you guys, I just want to say, from high rollers to just your average day Joe trying to come in there and spend $5 on a bet, you make everyone feel welcome there. Sometimes you go to some casinos and you feel like, man, maybe this isn't my limit, I shouldn't be here. You go to Circa, you feel like, oh no, this is the place for me to be, whether I'm betting $1,000 or $5. So I don't know if that comes just from you guys implementing that with your staff, or if it's just all around great work environment. But thank you for that, because some of us can't always bet the house on everything.
Yeah, no, we wanted to make it a comfortable place for everybody, but we wanted to make it a comfortable place for people that wanted to watch a ball game, where they can get some good food, not get priced out of things too much. And the one thing about Circa Sports that we kind of focus in on is we have some tight money line splits, so you get good value.
Yeah, you really do.
You still got to pick a winner when you're making a bet, but we're not laying minus 120 both ways on things. In baseball we're running like 10-cent lines, and we think we're giving people a real good value with our Circa Sports brand, which is now in 4 states and growing. and you get a good value if you come down to Circa and enjoy yourself.
Now, we are a combat sports channel, so I want to ask you guys this. You guys have hosted some local combat sporting events. What has been the process of that, and what made you guys decide to get into that? Because not every hotel casino does it. What made you guys say, hey, let's do it here?
Well, I would say, hanging out with Dana White and finally twisting his arm to get us the damn contract was. So yeah, we show all the UFC pay-per-views at Stadium Swim.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only venue we show. We show all the UFC fights, and that thing's turned into really something really amazing. These Saturday nights at Stadium Swim for a big UFC, I mean, it's getting sold out. So
Yes.
that's pretty awesome. We've held a lot of Muay Thai. We've had different type of combat sports. We did early on. We did that 1 year deal with 10 fight contract with CBS Sports Network. Roy Jones Jr. was a promoter, so Roy was great with us. So that kind of helped get us really acclimated in working with the Nevada State Athletic Commission, knowing what the rules and the regs are, and really getting to understand what the promoters are. We are big boxing, big UFC. We're big fans here. So now we're big Power Slap fans. We're one of the top sponsors for Power Slap. So I can't wait to go Friday night. So yeah, we're big supporters of it, and boy, it's really drawn a crowd. I mean, for combat sports, I mean, Circa's kind of the place to go.
Yeah, you started doing this more than a decade ago with events right on Fremont Street.
Yes.
And then, right before
Yeah.
we even had the event center to host the boxing matches. So it's just a continuation of that, and being at the front edge of Power Slap as well, and his relationship with Dana White and what that does for the Stadium Swim venue. I mean, that thing comes to life like nothing else when you get a good card out there on a Saturday night. So it's been a great mutually beneficial relationship.
Now, with you guys being involved in that, they do have a business deal with TKO, which is partnered with WWE. Any chance we see some wrestling events go there as well? I could definitely see a death match in the pool area.
I love to do something like that. Now, there's just this is a whole environment that's evolving pretty quickly. So we've actually had some discussions about utilizing some of our ballrooms. There's something brewing here. I would love to see something like that if we could get it on.
Now, just out of curiosity, when you guys host these combat events, Power Slap, UFC, etc., if there was a young local media personality that wanted to get credentialed because he's got a big personality, pretty friendly, likes to talk to people, who may he need to talk to possibly get that route?
Well, that's a key thing in Vegas. You gotta know a guy, right?
That is true.
You gotta know. Once you know a guy, particularly once a guy interviews a couple of other guys, that's how you get to know a guy.
That is true, especially if one guy's wearing a fantastic suit, I might add. So just thought I'd ask there, in case anybody was curious.
There we go.
Right on. Well, look, gentlemen, again, thank you guys so much for your time. I know this is going to air after the Super Bowl. Who do you guys like?
Well, I'm a man in need of two-way action. What I need is some two-way action here.
Don't we all?
Yeah, I think you're going to see a lot of Chiefs money show up as you get closer to kickoff. I don't make selections because I just want two-way. And I'll tell you exactly what I don't want. I don't want the number going down to a 3, where all of a sudden, you could potentially get middled or something like that. Just I want two-way all the way through. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for everybody having a great time. I'm hoping that Super Bowl is so impressive to the NFL, to media, and to fans that they want to put Las Vegas into a regular Super Bowl rotation.
Definitely. The weather may not be holding out right now, but it'll get better going on. But again, gentlemen, thank you guys for so much for being on the show. It's greatly appreciated. Look forward to talking to you and seeing you guys later on.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for tuning in to the main event right here on Franchise Sports Media. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time, fight fans. Peace.
Sin City. Saturday night. Fight night. Any given weekend, this place is the entertainment capital of the world.